Good afternoon and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. Randy Adams and Fast David coming to you live today from Marshfield High School in Coos Bay. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Lithia Superstores Game Night, sponsored by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the visiting Crater Comets and the hometown North Bend Bulldogs. The game being played on a neutral site at Marshfield High School. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Central Point School District and our participating community business sponsors. Mr. Joe Brett is the executive producer of this afternoon's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Also, please help Table Rock Sports build their subscriptions to YouTube. It's free, you know. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. It's that simple. Thank you if you already have. We'll take a 1-minute break. Opening kickoff is next on TableRockSports.net.
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
There you have the team captains meeting at the middle of the football field. North Bend in the brown jerseys with the gold trim. And the white jerseys are, of course, your Crater Comets. The junior varsity game won by Crater this afternoon, 12-6 in a game that went right down to the wire. Beautiful afternoon for football here on the Oregon coast, and we are glad you are with us. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor this year. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean downtown throughout the locations throughout Southern Oregon and Northern California. And fall sports leads and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for all the fall activities guide, and we will have more information on the Medford Parks and NBC halftime report coming up. Crater Comets and North Bend Bulldogs getting right after it in league play today. League game for these two teams right out of the gate because there are so many teams in that 5A Midwestern League. And you could not have picked a better day for a game of football in the Oregon coast. We've been over here when it's rained and windy and howling and cold. Beautiful day today.
It's what they call a Chamber of Commerce day.
Even better.
Even better.
Even
70
better
degrees right now at game time. Just a beautiful blue sky. We've been in Klamath the last few weeks back home, and it's just been brutal as far as smoke goes. And I'd like to take this home with me.
Well, and it's coming our way sooner than later. We hope that we'll have those clear skies as well. Many of the games around the state having to be postponed and or canceled because of the smoke. I know North Medford was scheduled to play last night, and I think in Crescent City. By the way, that's where Mazama from Klamath Falls opened up their season just 2 years ago, but the Black Tornado tried to get one in Crescent City yesterday, and they're going to try to do that again today, I believe. And then there were some cancellations. Crater will kick off to start the football game, left and right, moving it from right to left on the kickoff. Moving left to right will be North Bend. The kick is high in the air, end over end, going to go over the return man's shoulders and bounce at the 1 yard line. Did not go into the end zone. And what a terrific start for Crater defensively. They pin the Bulldogs of North Bend back to the 1 yard line. That ball, it's one of those things like you're playing in baseball where you're thinking, is that ball going to go fair or foul? They took the chance that it would go foul or into the end zone, if you will, and it did not. And North Bend gives up horrible field position. Great break for the Comets. It'll be 1st and 10 for Crater, or for North Bend at the Crater 1 yard line. If that, it may be inside the 1 yard line. North Bend Bulldogs in the brown and gold. Crater Comets in the white, orange, and black. North Bend on first down and 10. Take it, hand it straight up the middle. And pounding his way for some pretty good yardage there. That was George, I believe. And that is first down, not first down yardage, but close. Second down and about 1.
A little bit of breathing room now.
Yep. For the Bulldogs, it's absolutely true. They come out with a wide receiver to the far side of the line of scrimmage. And the quarterback snapping with the ball coming out, and low and falling on it is the quarterback, Cole Hansen, a sophomore. North Bend not listing heights or weights, but they do have the year of the player listed. And a loss of 2 will make it third down and a pretty still manageable 3 here for North Bend. North Bend getting new turf on their field, but they didn't get it ready for the first game of the year, hence they're playing 6 miles down the road here at Marshfield High School. Hansen on third down. It's a fumble, and here we go. Does it come back? It does. I thought he had it pop out, came back out, and it will be fourth down. Nice defensive read by the Comets. So 3 and out. Only a loss of 2, but boy, pinned back to your own end zone. For a moment, I thought I saw that ball pop straight up into the air, and I thought maybe one of the Comets could have fallen on it. Did not. North Bend to punt it away. I'm going to borrow this one and give you these, David.
I'll take them.
Easier for me to work off that sheet. Snap into the end zone. Good punt. The ball caught at the 45-yard line. And the return down to the 40-yard line for the Crater Comets. So, turnover on downs or a punt, 3 and out, if you will, for North Bend. Giving the Comets good field position here. Very good field position at the North Bend 35-yard line. Crater with a slot to the near side. And a quarterback keep straight up the middle. Fumble on the play at the end. Laster, the quarterback, had it come out, but he fell back on it. And it will be second down. Fortunate for him that he did that. Both teams having a hard time holding on to the ball. Laster takes some time on second down, and the play whistled dead on a penalty. First game jitters on both sides, but I think this will be marched off against North Bend. Not going to be enough for an automatic first down, I don't think. Yes, it is. They move the chains. First down and 10. First down of the football game for either team. Laster takes the ball, hands it off inside, and hammered. Very little gain there. In fact, no gain. Second down and 10. Give it back up again to the right-hand side. Some running room there. Down inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Laster. But there is a penalty flag on the play. Laster hanging the ball off. We'll get some more names in for you as we go here. Had a little bit of a interesting time trying to find the place to broadcast from today. They had us moving here, there, and everywhere. But we got we got set up and ready to roll. Did we not, David?
We are the pros from Dover.
The pros from Dover, and then over. It is a penalty against the Comets. 2nd and 19. Laster on the inside handoff from the pistol, and some pushing and shoving going on after the play. Very little running room. We're seeing the Comets switch off in the backfield a little bit. The 3rd down and 17, ball at the 28-yard line. Third and 17 for Crater at the 28. And another penalty flag.
Looks like offsides.
Shane Wood is in there right now for Crater as well. Laster, a running back. Wood, the quarterback. Shane, a good athlete, 6'3" and 190. 3rd and 12. Wood and Laster in the backfield. Receivers to the near side of the line of scrimmage. There are 2 of those, and 1 to the far side. A slot and a wideout to the near side. Another penalty. This might be delay of game. And it is. Halftime will update you with all the scores from high school football last night here in the Southern Oregon area. There were many that got in. Here's Wood to roll near side, throws near side. Got a man there near the 22-yard line, stays in bounds. It will be 4th down. Catch made by Andrew Schatz. 5'10", 160, and a senior. 7:20 left in the opening quarter. No score. Crater knocking on the door, though. 5A afternoon game here. Midwestern League game between the Crater Comets and the Sutherland Bulldogs. Wood drops back, throws, dumps it off. That was 4th down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Had some pressure on him and had to get rid of it. Did so and did not get the ball past the yard marker for a 1st down. So a 4th down opportunity. Crater goes. Incomplete to the right-hand side this time, as Shane Wood had 2 hurries back-to-back. North Bend defensive scheme getting to him a little bit. And we will have a turnover on downs here at that 4th down turnaround. Breaking the action, no score, 6:29 left here, opening quarter. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way with the Bedford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for all the fall activities, and they'll have more information on the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report coming up soon. One-yard gain on the first play from scrimmage for the Bulldogs. It will be 2nd down and 9. Man in motion to the far side. They'll swing the ball out to him, and he'll try to get some running room, and does. Picks up about 4 yards to the far side of the field. It will be 3rd down. North Bend marching band is here. They said they're not going to march today, though. They haven't had time to get their formations yet.
A marching band that doesn't march.
Well, first game of the season, they're happy just to be back in the scheme of things. Almost 2 years go by without a football game in the fall, and here we are back on a normal schedule somewhat in the state of Oregon. North Bend switching some personnel as everything has come to a halt here. 5:45 left, opening quarter. Still no score. It's the Comets and the Bulldogs here from Marshfield High School today. Neutral site. Snap from center, throw, the tip. I don't know if that was a fumble or an incomplete pass. They called it an incomplete pass. It will be 4th and 4. And a likely North Bend punt is coming your way. Crater's deep man is standing at about the 38-yard line for the return, making it 39-yard line for the return. High snap into the end zone. Crater will get some points out of this, I'm sure. That will be 2 points for the Comets on a safety. Snap going right over the head of the punter, right through his hands, making it 2-0, and the Comets will get the football back. Our score, 2-0 Crater. With 5:35 left in the opening quarter, we're back in a minute on TableRockSports.net.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you. Introducing a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
An unusual way to start a football game is safety, as Crater leads at 2-0. Have a free kick from the 20-yard line. They will punt it, and here it is. It's going to be fielded at the 30 by the Comets. 35-40. Lassiter with the return up across the 50-yard line to the 45. And it will be 1st down and 10 for the Comets, leading by 2. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 960 Royal Avenue in Medford has a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Brian Mitchell and his team can help your family's vision clearly focused. Shane Wood, 1st and 10, takes a snap, hands it up the middle. Gain head to about the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 7, so a gain of 3. Lassiter again will now go to the outside and pitch out on an option. And he's got his man there to the 34-yard line. Nice play. Caden Gardner, 6'1", 215, and a sophomore, with a nice pitch from Wood. I said Lassiter, but I meant Wood. 1st and 10. Lassiter, the running back, Wood, the quarterback. 4:48 left, opening quarter, 2-0 Crater with the lead. Can't remember the last time I called a high school football game that the first score was a safety. This one handed straight up the gut for a few more yards on 1st and 10. The Villeneuve, I believe is the way you would pronounce that.
Villeneuve?
Villeneuve. We heard it. I thought it was wrong in there, but I'm going to go with what you got. Villeneuve. 2nd down and 8. Spin move on the handoff. Ball looked like it may have come loose at the end of the play, but did not fall to the ground. Laster for a few, and it'll be 3rd down and 4. Picture perfect day on the Oregon coast. For those stuck in the smoke, you are missing out on a wonderful opportunity to see some blue sky, warm temperatures. De Villeneuve is in the backfield along with Laster. Shane Wood, the quarterback, clapping his hands. He's in the pistol. And 2 receivers, 1 slot, 1 wide out, but they keep the ball on the ground. Laster will pound it forward, and I think he has enough for a Crater High School 1st down. He does. Chains will move. South Medford opening the season last night, losing to McNary. We'll have all of the scores available from last night at halftime. Handoff to Lassiter, goes to the outside. Brought down near the red zone line at the 20-yard line after about a 4-yard gain. And it will be 2nd down. I thought it was a 4-yard gain, but he ran more yards laterally than he did forward.
The man is quick.
They only gave him a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. I tried to make him better than he was on that play anyway. Snap to Wood. Handoff straight ahead. Trying to get some yardage up the middle. And no gain there. 3rd down and 9. Wow. North Bend was a powerhouse in Class 4A, and their enrollment increased enough that they moved them to 5A 2 years ago, or make it 3 years ago now. This is the 4th year of the 4-year plan. Wood from the far side of the line of scrimmage will take the snap, roll near side, looks in zone, throws, and it's picked off and returned at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, still on his feet and out of bounds. Big interception for North Bend. The play action pass there went awry for the Comets, and North Bend gets a takeaway. Both teams now with 1 turnover in the afternoon. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. The North Bend Bulldogs get the football back on an interception near the end zone. They return it all the way up to the 29-yard line. And on 1st down, they're going to go up top. They throw downfield. It's overthrown and incomplete. Cole Hansen, the quarterback, just a sophomore. 2 sophomore quarterbacks going at it today. Shane Wood for a Crater, and Hansen for North Bend.
A lot of sophomores getting some action.
2nd down and 10. Clock is stopped with exactly 2.5 minutes left, first quarter. Crater leading it by a score of 2-0. Snap comes to the quarterback, Hansen. Came a little bit late and I think a little bit low, and he had to make sure he secured the football before trying to advance, and did not get much yardage there at all. It will be 3rd down. I know Coach Beck for a long time at Crater did such a fantastic job. But now Burke Brown has taken over the program and kind of picked up where he left off. Doing a great job for the Comets. Burke Brown back to throw. Hanson in the shotgun. Third down, nobody there. And a penalty flag, and that could be why. Across the 50-yard line near the 47 of Crater is where the flag was thrown. We'll see. Most times it's going to be a defensive pass interference call. Rarely you will see an offensive pass interference call, but you do see them. North Bend cheerleaders doing their thing, keeping the fans. Yep, it is going to go against Crater, and it'll be an automatic first down. They'll mark that ball, as mentioned, right where the flag was thrown, and then some. No, they won't. They're going to move it back to the 42-yard line, but it is a first down. First down, Bulldogs. And a penalty flag there. They have some early movement for the Comets on the defensive side. Offense, or rather, offsides, the call. Pass to the far side. Fake pump, throw down, got him. Oh, what a great throw from Hanson. Cole Hanson. I believe that was Javon Smith to make the catch. Couldn't see that far. But it's first down. That's a big play, the biggest play from scrimmage so far this afternoon for the North Bend Bulldogs. There's a snap and a handoff. Oh, big hole there. Not such a big hole, but the big burly running back making his way into the Crater secondary. Devon Robertson, the ball carrier there. Gain of 7, second down and 3. Minute 16 left in the opening quarter. Crater with an opening quarter safety, leading by a score of 2-0 here. Trips to the near side of the line of scrimmage as Hanson claps his hands and gets a snap. Looks across the middle, throw almost intercepted. What a close play that was. Lassiter, who plays on both sides of the ball, just about had that one. Incomplete pass will stop the clock, and it is third down. Depending on the kicking game, we could have a 3-2 score if we see a field goal attempt. Here's Hanson, throws to the near side, picked off, and this could go pick six. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Crater. Lassiter with the long pick six. And it is 8-0 Crater. Read that like a center fielder. Didn't have a soul in front of him. Used his speed, utilized his speed, got downfield quickly, and the Comets now have an 8-0 lead with the extra point pending. See what the Comets do for the PAT. Normally with 8, you go for 2, and that's exactly, well, let's see. I may have spoken too soon. They're going to go for 1. Well, we think. They're all lining up on the left-hand side. I love these plays because you never know defensively what they're going to throw at you. Yeah, they are. They're going to kick. Comets to attempt the extra point, leading at 8-0. And Tony Perez puts the ball through the uprights to give the Comets a 9-0 lead. It is Crater with a 9-0 lead and 41.4 seconds left. Here in the opening quarter of play from Marshfield High School against the North Bend Bulldogs. Coverage on TableRockSports.net continues in 1 minute.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Comet kickoff went into the end zone from Tony Perez, and it'll be 1st and 10 for North Bend at their own 20 with 41.4 seconds left in the opening quarter. Crater leading at 9-0. North Bend didn't have 11 men on the field. They got to get somebody out there. So they've got their 11th man now getting out onto the field so they don't have a penalty either way. Here's Hansen on first down, and he'll be stacked right up. Crater playing some pretty determined football in the defensive trenches right now. It'll be 2nd down and 10. May get one more play in before the end of the first quarter. We have 13 seconds left. North Bend right now facing the scoreboard, which is to our right, going toward the goal line. They are trying to cross here. We'll get this last snap into the first quarter. Here's Hansen going to swing it out, ball dropped. And then I guess we'll get one more play with that ball drop. No, we won't. That's triple zeros on the scoreboard. End of the first quarter here from Marshfield, and a good start for your Crater Comets. The John L. Scott scoreboard says after one period, it is Crater 9 and North Bend 0. We're back in a minute on
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
North Bend has to punt the ball back to Crater, and the kick is down by the Comets at about their own 43-yard line as we return to action and get set here for the second period of play after one quarter. It's the Crater Comets leading the North Bend Bulldogs by a score of 9-0. Crater now moving the ball from left to right as you watch the game on TableRockSports.net with us this afternoon. There's Wood on first down. He's going to be hit for a loss in the backfield. Low snap. Actually, he's not even the one to recover it. It was a fumble, and one of the Comets right next to him was able to fall on it. No harm, no foul, I guess. But no yardage either. Second down. So a safety and a pick six so far in this game. Scoring-wise, your defense has all the points. The second down and 10, and very little yardage there for the Comets. De Villeneuve is going to go off the field after carrying that ball. Looking like he's got a little bit of an owie there. He's trying to walk it off. I don't know if it's a cramp or what. He was able to go off under his own power, though. Third down and 15. Swing it out to Lassiter from Wood on the far-hand side. Wood will catch and get the ball back to about the original line of scrimmage, where an anticipated Crater punt, barring a Comet fake punt, some trickery, would give North Bend the football back. First game, both teams having a little bit time getting hard time getting the offense untracked. Luke Hickinson is going to punt from the 31-yard line. Well, about the 30. Steps up to the 31 to punt the football. Decent kick. Bounces twice and will be downed inside the 29-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for North Bend at that point. It's great local businesses that keep games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without those partners, the corporate sponsors, and we appreciate their support. We also appreciate the opportunity when you get the chance to support them for doing so and letting them know you appreciate what they do for the team that you follow. First down 10, North Bend. Hanson hands it off. No. Oh, excuse me, did not hand off. He went straight forward. Not any running room there for him. A couple of yards maybe.
Yeah, they gave him forward progress.
But it was a scrum at the beginning, a rugby scrum there.
Indeed.
Second down at 8, ball at the 32-yard line. 9 minutes, 9 seconds left opening quarter, or opening half. Crater leads 9-0. They got a wide out on both sides and a slot to the near side. Also a setback next to the quarterback. Here's a throw out on the flat, caught. Now it'll be yards after the catch being the key there. David Roberts makes the catch. Picks up a few on the throw from Hansen, and it will be third down. And about 3. Long 3, short 4. North Bend will be playing on their home field coming very soon. Crater next week back at Dutch Myers Stadium. They will host the Churchill Lancers next Friday night, 7 o'clock. Hansen sends a man in motion. Going to swing it out to him. No, he won't. It's batted away. Great defensive play there by the Comets. They read that one like a book. And it will be fourth down. Another North Bend punt is pending here with 8 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the first half. Bulldogs get it in the air from their own 25-yard line, pointing toward the sidelines, goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line of Crater. From the 25 to the 25. That was a Zager and Evans song from years ago, by the way.
We date ourselves with that kind of stuff. You know that, don't you?
First down and 10. On the punt, it'll be Crater football. Thank you to our sponsors, including title sponsor Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, presenting sponsor Siskiyou Cellular as well, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. Lassiter goes to the left-hand side, or right-hand side as we see it. Be the right-hand side, picking up a few yards on the handoff there from Wood. Second down and 7. Man comes in motion to the near side. They give the ball to him on the fly sweep. And it was well read by North Bend. Third down. Wood takes a snap, throws, and is underthrowing his receiver there, incomplete. So 3 and out on the last 2 possessions for the Crater Comets. And we will have fourth down now. With 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the opening half, it's been a defensive struggle, so much so that the only points on the scoreboard are from the defense of the Crater Comets. A safety and a pick 6 by Lassiter, going about 78 yards for a touchdown. That will be, I'm sure, on one of the TV station's highlights. Fourth down and 5. Comets are going to punt. Good snap, not much of a rush. And the ball bounces at the 43, inside the 40, still rolling, trying to give it a little more momentum. One of the Crater Comets kind of thinking, well, we're on the coast. Doesn't the wind blow here? I'm going to help it a little bit.
He was pretty effective at his arm movements there.
And down to the 35-yard line where North Bend will take over the football, first down and 10, and try to get some semblance of an offense going here. They had one long pass play, but other than that, the Comets' defense has stifled them. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip. At many locations Peak Rewards from GP Energy. 1st and 10 for the brown-clad Bulldogs of North Bend, who trail 9-0 with 7:09 left in the first half. Snap comes to Hansen. He'll go down. And that was the defensive, they call that a solo sack. And that it was. Jimmy Jordan on the play. Nicely done from Jimmy. 2nd down. I think I might trade you back here, David. David and I have trading cards up here. That's what we're talking about, by the way. 2nd down, back to throw. Hansen throws and has a man, but he catches it. We'll see if it's complete, but, or is it? Nope. Yes, it is. The clock is still moving. 6:15 left. It was complete, but it's just not for much yardage. And it will be 3rd down. Clock inside 6 minutes now, first half. Wide out in a slot to the far side, or near side, and one slot to the far side of the line of scrimmage. Here's Hansen on an attempted quarterback draw. He will go nowhere. Again, that Crater Comet defense has been stifling so far here this afternoon. They have played well. Comets traveling in style. We saw them getting off a travel bus today. Boy, when I was in high school, I wish my bus was like that. I'll tell you.
Well, between those Crater buses we saw today and those new ones that the Vikings came to town with yesterday.
From Mazama, yeah.
Moving on up.
Yeah, that was, that's a prime ride right there. Long way to come to play a football game. You may as well be comfortable, right?
Amen.
High snap. This one blocked by Crater and will go out of bounds on the Comet sideline. So a bad snap with 2 points earlier in the game. A blocked punt here gives Crater yet another opportunity to take advantage of good field position. The Comets already leading 9-0. Thanks to you, all of you Table Rock Sports viewers, subscribers to the YouTube channel. That's where I was going with this you thing. Over 250,000 views and counting, and closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Wow. Thank you all from all of us at TableRockSports.net. Lassiter from Wood on 1st down. He pumps his way across the middle after cutting to the outside, not seeing anything. He then moves the ball back inside to about the 32-yard line. So a good gain there. You know what I'm thinking?
Uh-oh.
And and I try not to do that much. That thinking thing. I'll tell you in the break. But I've got an idea. Back to throw, across the middle, wide open. The Comets may get some points here, at least get the ball inside the red zone. Touchdown, Crater. Shane Wood to Gardner in the end zone for a touchdown, right straight up the middle on a beautifully designed play. And it is now 16-0.
And our first offensive score.
Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. Just thought about that. Extra point will be pending here. Tony Perez will do the honors, I think, with 4:16 left in the half. It has been all Comets so far. Clearly appearing to be the more prepared team for game number 1 of this football season. Tony Perez to attempt the extra point. Snap good, placement good. Kick long enough, and it is good. 4:16 left until halftime. Add another point on the John L. Scott scoreboard for the Comets, who now lead it by a score of 17-0. And we'll be back with more football right after this 1-minute break on the Table Rock Sports Network.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
17-0. Comets with a comfortable lead right now, but we are far from over here. Still plenty of time left for North Bend to make an answer here in the first half. As the kickoff will be fielded at the 16-yard line and returned to near the 20 on the far sideline with 4:07 left in the half. At halftime, we'll give you updates from all the scores that we have from Southern Oregon and actually the entire state of Oregon. A lot of games played last night. Some played on Thursday. A couple played today as well. We probably won't have finals on those, although with our game starting at 5 o'clock, we very well may have that opportunity. But we'll get to all of those scores for you on the halftime show here from TableRockSports.net. Wide out to the far side of the line of scrimmage. Slot as well. Slot to the near side. Hanson on first down and 10 at the 20. Takes a snap, hands it off. No, he's going to keep it, and he's not going to go anywhere. This Crater defense came prepared today, and it will be second down and 10. Gain of about a half a yard. Crater Comets years ago had a player, or actually a coach that played in Klamath Falls, grew up in Klamath Falls, assistant coach Brett Boker. I don't think he's with the district anymore, but he was one of the many guys that are good guys at Crater. Swing out to the far side, he'll lose some yards. It's caught, but it's going to be losing yardage. And a good friend of mine who is the best man at my wedding, Chris Arnold, is the head softball coach at Crater and has won 3 state championships for the Comets and several more of those Southern Oregon Conference or Midwestern League titles now that they've combined the Eugene and the Medford schools. Third down and 10 at the 20. Hanson will work out of the pistol with a setback set behind him, looking like a blitz could be possible from Lassiter on the right-hand corner. And losing from 4 or 5 yards, that defensive scheme for Crater wearing down the offensive line for North Bend. Another 3 and out for the Bulldogs as they take a timeout, and we will as well. With the score 17-0. Crater with a lead. Back after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
TableRockSports.net, Randy Adams, Fast David back here in Coos Bay. North Bend Bulldogs with the ball. Marshfield High School the site of today's game. 4th down, North Bend's going to punt it away. Once again, their 6th of the football game. This one will go out of bounds. Didn't want to chance a return by the Crater return man standing at about his own 42-yard line. And the Comets will try to add insult to injury and get some more points on the board before halftime. Hey, we hope you're enjoying our TableRockSports.net website. It's one of the top live streaming sources in the entire country for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and managed by Paradox Media. It's a big TR Sports thank you going out to all of our friends on the pond, as they say. First down, ball comes loose. 2nd down and 10. Kind of a broken play there for the Comets with 2:26 remaining until halftime. Comets break the huddle with a wide out coming to the near side of the line of scrimmage. The ball is on the far side. Hash mark, as you see. Man in motion to the near side. And here comes a draw play. Lassiter still on his feet across midfield and into North Bend territory. Lassiter's had a good game, both offensively and defensively. A touchdown from Lassiter came from the defensive side on a long pick 6. First down, Comets. And Lassiter to get out of bounds as well. So it's giving Crater some extra time to set with 2:18 left in the half. Receivers to both sides. And a slot, double slot formation to the far side. Throw down there is incomplete. Or is it? Incomplete, 2nd down. Halftime in the Beavs of Oregon State, trailing Purdue by the score of 13-7. Oregon winning today in a game that Joe Brett watched from start to finish. Uninterrupted, 31-24 the final score. The Ducks knocking off the Fresno State Bulldogs to go 1-0, but it gets a little bit tougher next week. Ducks are in Ohio State, Columbus, Ohio to be exact, and they'll have their hands full against the Buckeyes. But keep this in mind, the Buckeyes had a real hard time in their first ball game as well on Thursday. 2:14 remains in the first half. First down 10, 28-yard line. Pump fake, now a throw down to the sideline, far side, knocked away. Well thrown there by Shane Wood, broken up by the Bulldogs. David Roberts making the play defensively, 2nd down. Crater Comets in the white, all white. White helmets, white jerseys, white pants. Orange stripe. Ball comes loose, and there's a turnover. Shane Wood had it knocked away, rolled behind him, and the oblong football sometimes is hard to fall on. It is fallen on, though, by the North Bend Bulldogs, and they will have possession and try to cut into the 17-0 Crater lead. Crater starting the football game with a safety. A ball that was snapped over the punter's head, and then Lassiter with a pick 6 going at almost 85 yards for a score. I didn't get the official word on how many yards it was. Crater also throwing a touchdown pass into the end zone as well, so it's 17-0.
Now North Bend's defense is giving the offense another opportunity.
Can they take advantage of it? That's another question. Hansen back to throw on first down, had trips to the near side, but he threw to the far side. Trying to get the completion and then get the receiver to maybe get out of bounds to stop the clock, which is now stopped at exactly 2 minutes. He stopped the clock but got no yards to show for it there. Second down. Crater at home next Friday night, Dutch Myers Stadium, against the Churchill Lancers. Snap to Hansen, hands it straight ahead. Big burly fullback run. And he'll get the ball to about the 43-yard line. Caven Robinson, Jr. Doesn't list height or weight on the OSAA provided roster, but I can tell you Caven Robinson's a big boy, as you can see clearly on the feed. Third down, 7, gain of 3. Trips to the near side, wide out to the far side. Handoff straight ahead, trying to get first down yardage near midfield, but not going to get there. And now if you're North Bend, what do? You gamble here with you're down by 17. You got fourth down at about 5. You're at midfield, not giving Crater terrific field position, but you're not giving...
Well, they take a timeout to think about it.
They will, and that's what we're going to do as well. That was nice of them to do that, wasn't it? 17-0 our score. The Crater Comets have the lead against the North Bend Bulldogs here from Coos Bay Marshfield High School. We'll be back after this on TableRockSports.net.
And memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, to get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Well, the Bulldogs do punt it away, and what a good punt it was. High in the air and very long. Touchback into the end zone. 1st and 10 for Crater at their own 20-yard line with 54.9 seconds remaining in the half. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get in the game. You'd make a good official, David, to be honest with you. So diplomatic you are. We like that.
Diplomacy is one thing. Knowledge is another.
Ball
recovered by?
Ball comes loose at the end of a run up the gut. I think Crater fell back on it, though. They did.
Yeah, they picked up about 4 yards as it rolled the wrong way.
Comets got a break there on a quick first down right up the gut. Leading at 17-0 here near halftime. 33 seconds left. Randy Adams, Fast David here on TableRockSports.net. Glad you are with us this afternoon. Officials timeout. Let's see what this is all about here.
Big decisions being made out there.
Yeah, they're going to go to the coaches. Oh, I think it might be a clock issue. I think the clock on the scoreboard is different than what they have on the field. 42 seconds instead of what they have currently up there. So they will reset that back. Even the clock operator having those first game
he's got it.
problems. And that happens. Wideouts to both sides for the Comets and a slot to the near side of the line of scrimmage. Lone set back out of the shotgun. And here is Wood. Hands it up. No gain. Crater with a 7. Was that a 5-yard gain? Did he really get 5 out of that? Boy, it was.
New math, brother. New math.
Well, that's that Common Core math they're talking about, isn't it?
Did you say Comet Core math?
Hey, good pun.
Yeah.
See why I think you'd be a great official? Halftime is where we are. They're going to let the clock run out. Comets with a 17-0 lead. It's all good in the neighborhood for the Comets here at halftime with a 17-point lead here in Coos Bay at Marshfield High School against the North Bend Bulldogs. We will take a break and come back with more after this. You're watching this game on TableRockSports.net.
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore. Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Without it going to the next one.
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
We are at halftime here at Marshfield High School. It is 17-0. Bill Susick Stadium here, and it's 17-0 at halftime. The Crater Comets, that's kind of habit, isn't it?
It is.
The Crater
really
Comets leading the North Bend Bulldogs 17-0 at halftime. Pretty good first half, David, for the Crater Comets. Good start for them.
Crater looks very well prepared. Crater looks sharp, and their drum line is awesome.
Is this Crater's drum line, or this is North Bend's drum line, right? They're the home team. I think this is North Bend's drum line, to be honest with you, playing down underneath us here. The band isn't here yet, but the drum line is. So, and, the drummers carry the rest of the guys, right?
They always do.
OSAA had a ton of football this weekend. It was the first regular football weekend, really, in 2 years. They played that spring season this past spring, and it was fun and exciting and short. Most teams getting only 6 games in, including playoffs, if they got into a quote-unquote playoff situation. At least one cancellation for most teams because of COVID and whatnot. but this feels more like it's supposed to feel. We still have people with masks and COVID restrictions, and that's probably going to continue for the foreseeable future. But we've turned the corner a little bit, and it feels there's a little bit more normalcy here, if you will, at Marshfield today between these two schools. Not a tremendously big crowd, but it's a neutral site. But what a beautiful day, David. I can't talk enough about that weather that the weatherman has brought our way here today.
It's as good as it gets. And in spite of all the, everybody's got their own opinions of the various restrictions and COVID. But the bottom line is everybody is out here watching a football game. There's parents and grandparents cheering on their offspring, and it's as good as it gets.
We have a lot of scores to pass our way as the OSAA got into action on Thursday, and then Friday games, and of course we have some today too. We'll get those to you after this break. You're watching TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott halftime show continues with the score, halftime scoreboard shows, I should say, 17-0. Crater Comets with the lead. We're back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back. Halftime here from Marshfield High School. The North Bend Bulldogs trailing the Crater Comets by a score of 17-0. Let's give you some scores from, first of all, we could back all the way up to Thursday to give you scores. And, well, we'll give you Fridays first. Thursday went away on me for some reason. As computers sometimes throw you a curveball, this one has on me. It was all good to go. 6A action yesterday, 2 forfeits. Clackamas defeats Gresham and Sandy beats Reynolds. The official score listed as 1-0, knowing that that's not possible in football due to the scoring system. Those are 2 forfeits. Barlow defeats Nelson 41-0, and it was David Douglas over Centennial 31-6. Westview routed Oregon City 49-0. North Salem over Roosevelt 48-28. Central Catholic with a win over Camas Washington 28-17. Silverton 14, make it 41. Grant 7. Liberty shut out Aloha by a score of 56-0. Corvallis Spartans losing to Sprague 41-30. Pendleton the Buckaroos with a 27-26 win over Southridge in what sounded like an exciting game as well. Crescent Valley beat Lincoln 31-27. McDaniel beat, well, that's not an Oregon score, I don't believe, but we'll go back to South Albany and Franklin. It's 21-14 in favor of South Albany yesterday. Sunset routed Tigard 48-6. West Lynn beat Jesuit 17-3. McMinnville defeated Ida St. Wells 9-8. Mountain View over Century 43-22. Mountainside of Beaverton losing to Lake Oswego 40-7. Bend routing Grants Pass 27-7. It was West Salem over Newburgh 34-29. Lake Ridge 42, Sherwood 21, Sheldon 36, Glencoe 29, and McNary beat the Panthers of South Medford yesterday by a score of 35-13. Non-league action in 5A yesterday found Central defeating Redmond 40-24. South Umpqua, a 4A school, edging Springfield 28 to make that 39-7. Ridgeview 26, Crook County 20. Canby beat Dallas 26-20. It was Wilsonville over Lebanon 42-19. Henley with a big opening win over 5A Ashland 35-14. Forest Grove 40, the Dow 0, and St. Helens beat LaSalle Prep 28-6. We'll continue with 4A scores as we continue with our halftime show on Table Rock Sports with the score at halftime. The Crater Comets 17 and the North Bend Bulldogs nothing. Back after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
It's not firing. It's not firing, man. It's firing, but it's not going over. Well, what do you want to do? I got to play ads, man. Was that checked before right there? What's that? We are back here. Halftime 17-0. I don't think we took a break, David. That was our issue. I don't think this fired the commercial as well as it should have there. All right, we're back. 17-0 at halftime is our score. And as we continue with the scoreboard here, let's go ahead and give you some, I'll give you some 4A scores when we return after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
I don't have anything to do with that. 4A action yesterday. There was quite a few games in 4A, or last night, I should say. And let's get those to you now. It was North Valley over St. Mary's of Medford in a thrilling ball game, 21-20. Vale over Prairie, Idaho, 25-0. Astoria routing Cottage Grove, 45-7. Canceled Corbett at Madras. Woodburn over Klamath Union, 35-0. Junction City over North Eugene, 39-13. Homedale, Idaho over Ontario, 54-8. Estacada defeated Staten 38-8. Coal Valley, Idaho defeated Nissa last night. It was a cancellation between Burns and Sisters. Marist Catholic opening up with a big win over Sweet Home. The Spartans 48 and the Huskies 13. And Sutherland outscored Phoenix 46-6. Banks over Gladstone 24-0. The Mooks, Cheesemakers, all over Newport, 48-13. Marshfield here on this field last night, defeating the Mazama Vikings 35-20. Mazama, the defending unofficial Class 4A champion, going 6-0 and winning the showcase games last year, semifinal and final games they played. And Marshfield coming into last night's game ranked number 1. It was a good football game, but a win goes to the Marshfield Pirates. Philomath 52, Valley Catholic 0. Hidden Valley and Elmira canceled earlier in the week, and Seaside blasted North Marion by a score of 52-0. Plenty of small schools got into action last night as well. We'll update those after this 1-minute break on TableRockSports.net with our halftime score remaining. The Crater Comets 17 and the North Bend Bulldogs 0. Back after this.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
We are back here. 17-0 is our score. We've got a few seconds ticking on the clock, I believe. The teams will also get 3 extra minutes. Give us a chance to get some 3A and small school scores into you, and here's Fast David.
Sandium took care of Willamette by a score of 48-12. Rainier over Salem Academy, 46-7. It was Jefferson defeating Scio at 36-20. Sky, I knew that.
Yeah.
Blanchette Catholic 10 over Regis 8. Dayton 42, and
Dayton won.
They did over Clatskanie at 12.
All right, we're going to have a kickoff here. I thought we had an extra 3 minutes, both teams ready to go, and so we're ready to go as well. Second half action.
Onside kick was good.
Good idea to start the half when you're down by 17 points. And you have to kick it off to start the second half of play. You get the onside. And that's one of the hardest plays in football to execute, is an onside kick. But that they did, the North Bend Bulldogs. going to try to get themselves right back into this football game, trailing 17-0. Be 1st and 10. Hansen will have receivers all over the place to start. Oh, excuse me. You said the onside kick was successful, but it wasn't. Crater got the football. I never looked up. I was putting things away. Handoff straight up the middle, first down. Not first down, gain of 2. We're a little bit discombobulated for the moment, but we're going to get back at it.
Well, not we, just me.
2nd down and 8. Two slots in the formation, wide out to the near side. Here is a 2nd down pass, thrown well by Wood, but a little out of the reach. Andre incomplete, 3rd down. Just a little underthrown. Shane Wood back in at quarterback for the Comets. False start going to be called on the Comets. A flag. Another 5 yards. Crater's going to have to work against here. You did say successful, did you not, or did I hear you wrong? I was, like I said.
I take full responsibility for my ignorance.
3rd down. Well, you got your hands full more than I do, I think. 3rd down and 12.
I just have fewer brain cells.
And another penalty. This one going to go the other way. I think we have offside on the North Bend Bulldogs.
Talk about the size of some of these young men out there playing today. Number 77 for North Bend. They don't list height and weight on their chart, but that man is a tank.
No, he is large enough to be an NFL defensive lineman. I mean, he's that big. Certainly a college prospect if he chooses to do so with that size. Here's the snap, the rollout to Wood, from Wood, and the pass is out and complete. Caught, 1st down yardage. That was Gardner with the catch. Near side, and it is 1st down Comets, already leading by a mark of 17-0 here, and trying to add on to that total.
Gardner put in some good work after making the catch.
A lot of those yards after the catch are so difficult, and that's just determination sometimes for any young man. Here is the quarterback keeper. This one snapped right to Lassiter. And he's still on his feet. Look at that. We have a scrum of almost 22 players, all within about a 2-yard distance from one another, and he just would not go down.
That spin move at the line of scrimmage.
That was a great play from Lassiter and his entire offensive line. You got to give that credit as well. He's got some kids that are bumping out there, making some room. 1st down to the 25-yard line for the Comets, moving it from left to right as you watch the game on TableRockSports.net. 17-0, the Comets with the lead. They'll send a man in motion on the fly sweep, but they'll hand it off inside on the fake instead. Lassiter will pound his way for 5 more to near the 20-yard line in the red zone line of North Bend, who by the time they have their next home game will have their home field. Their brand new field turf not completely finished yet, hence we're playing here tonight. Draw play on 2nd down and 5, and really nowhere to run there. Took a little too long to materialize. Got a yard out of it, 3rd down and 3. Receiver to the far side, one to the near side as well, and a slot to the near side of the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. It's going to be Laster out of the quarterback position again, taking the snap. He's played both quarterback and running back today. And Laster matriculates the ball for another Crater first down. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill. As a new sponsor, you can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout. Right back up the middle again. De Villeneuve on the carry. And De Villeneuve will pick up about 5 on the play. Half the distance to another first down, second down in the red zone. Crater knocking on the door. Here's Wood, swings it out to the right. His man there, it's complete. Not sure they're going to get much yardage out of that, though. Was that Javon Smith? It was on the catch. Completed pass, but no yardage to show for it there. And it's third down and 6 at the 8-yard line. 8:14 left, third quarter. Wood with a lone setback behind him. Takes a snap, tries to go across the middle, caught, and a touchdown for the Comets. Gardner with the catch, his second TD of the day. And that makes it now a 23-0 ball game with the extra point pending. Tony Perez, I would imagine, is going to be in to kick the extra point, but we've seen the Comets here do. Now they're just going to go ahead and set up that way. Earlier in the ball game, they had a formation where they all lined up to one side and then rushed to the line of scrimmage, keeping North Bend guessing. Snap good, placement good, kick good. John L. Scott scoreboard now shows Crater Comets leading comfortably, 24-0. You're watching TableRockSports.net. And we return with more action after this 1-minute break.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthernOregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
24-0. Good day to be a Comet so far. Perez into the end zone with the kickoff, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the touchback at the 20-yard line. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for all the fall activities guide. Heralded as one of the greatest in the nation with that tremendous sports park. Amazing stuff and more good things to come with a brand new facility being built as well in Medford. Receivers to both sides here. And a timeout, Comets. They didn't like what they saw, apparently, offensively on the scheme, and the Comets called timeout. Either that or they didn't have the right personnel in the right place. Nonetheless, we'll take our opportunity to thank one of our sponsors and call it 24-0 Crater. Back after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Two-yard gain on a short pass for the Bulldogs as we get back to action live here from Marshfield High School. 24-0 the score. Receivers to both sides of the line of scrimmage. One slot and actually two slot receivers to the near side for North Bend. They'll go with a swing pass out on the flank. The ball caught at the 22 up to the 24, maybe the 25-yard line. I think they'll spot it closer to the 24-yard line. The catch made there by David Roberts. 24-yard line it will be. Third down 6:46 left third quarter. North Bend clearly frustrated offensively here today. The Comets have played pretty darn good football so far in their opening game of the season. JV's winning today too, 12-6 in a game that went right down to the wire. Snap comes to Hansen. Pump fake, now a long throw downfield, single coverage. Ball caught, 50-yard line, and out of bounds. Biggest pass play from scrimmage for the Bulldogs all day today, but that gives them some new life, maybe a little bit momentum as well. Sam Mickelson with a great grab and single coverage. And it'll be first down and 10. North Bend really needed that play and got a good one there. We have another timeout. Is that what we have? We do. Timeout on the field. Here in the third quarter, 24-0 is our score. It's all Comets, but the Bulldogs, they're knocking on the door. And we'll be back with more after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
back to action. An injury bringing a new quarterback into the game for North Bend. They pick up significant yardage as we get back to play here. And this is as deep as North Bend has been downfield all game today. First and goal at the 9. Hansen injured on that last play. He came out. Craig Adara, a senior quarterback, taking his place. Pumps his leg to send a man in motion, throws out on the flat and stick. Wow, that's a good defensive open field play. Sidon Green making the catch, but paying the price for the play. The second and goal at the 14-yard line. Just inside 6 minutes, now at 5:50 left in the third period. North Bend trying to get a score into the end zone here. Sending a man in motion. Now the quarterback will take the snap and immediately take a loss. Craig Adara didn't have any help on the offensive line to protect him. They were on him in a hurry. Be a loss of 5. Adara, with setback to his left, takes a long time to get the snap off. Now he throws the ball into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Cross pattern going toward the post, the middle of the field, and Adara had good zip on the ball, was not able to get it to his receiver though. Double coverage, tough play there. Good defense for Crater. Waiting to see the spot of the football. It's a Crater Comet penalty. That's going to give North Bend a new set of downs. It will. They haven't moved the chains just yet, so I'm not going to give you the down and distance. Yeah, it is. First and goal at the 10. The Bulldogs have not been able to get that goose egg off the scoreboard just yet, but they're knocking on the door to do so. Crater Comets leading at 24-0. They're still discussing things on the field as to what to do and where to put the ball and where to go. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Just visit them. Eye Care, SouthernOregon.com. See how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your family's vision clearly focused. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family-run Bill's Glass supports our local communities and schools. Also want to remind you, today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app, GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip. At many locations, Peak Rewards from GP Energy. First and goal at the 10 for the Bulldogs. They're knocking on the door, trying to make some things happen here. Snap from center. Throw into the end zone. Intercepted. Here we go again with a pick. Crater Comets. I didn't see the number. He was covered, and where he returned the ball was right to the Crater bench practically at the 30-yard line. So by the time he got up, I was not able to grab the identity of the player, but that's a second pick for the Comets on interceptions, and it's North Bend's 4th turnover of the ball game. I don't feel so bad because I don't think the PA guy saw it either. He didn't give him credit, did he? 1st and 10.
All our backups let us down.
That's right. Sounds like a good country song. 1st and 10. Crater with a 24-point lead. Going to give it up the middle on 1st down and 10. It'll be Caden Gardner on the play. And he'll pick up short yardage, gain of 2. Slot and a wide out to the far near side of the line of scrimmage, wide out to the far side. Rolling right. Pass from Wood out there, thrown and incomplete. Shane Wood. Looking out there for Andrew Schatz, 5'10 senior, make it a junior, 180. Was out there and single coverage in the open flat. Wood just couldn't deliver the ball where it needed to be on that particular play. 4:11 left in the 3rd period, and it's all Comets right now, 24-0. Wood on 3rd down, going to go back, and that's going to be nothing. Going to scramble his way to about the 35. Good second effort. Shane trying to get as many yards as he can. I don't think he's going to be close enough for the Comets to make a decision to go for it on 4th down. Now we've got another player injured on the field, and this one, again, a North Bend Bulldog. So players will be taking a knee. And we will be taking a timeout. 24-0 Crater is our score. We're back after this.
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
TableRockSports.net. Randy Adams, Fast David here, and a 24-0 Crater lead. Injury timeout taken care of. 4th down and 4. The ball at the 35. The Comets are going to punt the football away from their own 10-yard line. Almost a block. Good kick to get that one off. Fair catch called for, made at the 39-yard line for the Bulldogs. It will be 1st and 10, North Bend, trailing by 24, but last time they had the ball, they moved downfield. We'll see if we see Hansen back into the game or they stay with the second choice of quarterback, at least today, for the Bulldogs. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird Market and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. And they also don't happen without you patronizing our sponsors. The more you do that, the more apt they're going to sponsor forever.
Absolutely.
That's the way that works.
Take care of the ones that get you here.
Scratch your back. Scratch their back and they'll scratch yours. Isn't that what they say?
All cliches all the time.
We should start a radio station like that. All cliches all the time.
Don't say it too loud. Everybody will want to do it.
1st down, 10 Bulldogs. 3:44 left, 3rd quarter. It's been a long 3rd quarter. Both teams putting the ball up a little bit, and a lot of incomplete passes have kind of made this 3rd quarter a long one. Looks like Hansen's going to be back into the game, so it's good to see him out there, but he's not coming in at quarterback. He's going out as a receiver. We'll see if they continue with that set. As they do, take another timeout. Bulldogs a little unsure of what to do here. Our score, 24-0. Crater with the lead. Back after this.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Back to action as swing pass picks up short yardage on 1st and 10 for Crater. Hunter Wheeling making the catch there. He's second down at about 5. They'll go to the outside with a run, pick up first down yardage. Nice run there. And no, excuse me, it's first down yardage Crater as Luke Higginson made the play there a moment ago. We have no number on one of the Crater players, and that's an unfortunate thing. Roster for Crater not available until almost Friday evening at about 6 o'clock, so maybe they've got a jersey change. Here's a nice play, rolling to the near side and then flipping it out toward the sideline on a pass. Shane Wood finds a receiver there. That was well done. Threads a needle on another Comet first down play. Crater starting this drive at their own 40-yard line. Moving the football now inside all the way to the North Bend 32. Coming in tight after setting up outside is Jaden Andre. Comets keep the ball on the ground, though. Lassiter, who has been going like gangbusters out there all day. Late penalty flags being thrown here. And that's almost, when they're thrown that late, a guarantee you're going to get a personal foul call of some sort. We'll just wait to see. Well, they got the Bulldogs for holding, but then a second flag was thrown very late, as you probably witnessed. If it's just a hold, it moves it.
I think some of the Bulldogs are getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, a little testy. And, you know, it's the first game of the year. You wanted to come out and do well. Your offense has been a little hit and miss today. Defense has had to face just a number of different formations. Great plays from Crater. 2 touchdown passes, leading it right now 24-0. They've got first down at 10, and then yet another flag, and I think that's 2 in a row now. It'll be first and goal at the 10. I don't know what the whistle prior to the snap was, but apparently no yardage was marked off there. Comets want to get everything right in the huddle. Go back for a brief moment. Trips to the near side. In a way, now a man in motion to the far side. Ball comes loose. Comets fall on it. got a break there. Be second down. Next week, Dutch Meyer Stadium, the place to be if you're a Comet fan. Crater Comets against the Churchill Lancers. You'll find that one here on TableRockSports.net next Friday night, 7 o'clock. Be right here. Second down and 16. They lost 6 yards in the play. Here's Wood. Throws, and he had a chance. Two receivers almost crisscrossing there, and neither one could get to the football. Wood delivering a bullet into the end zone, though. Down to 1:32 left in the third quarter. It'll be third down and 10. Incomplete pass will stop the clock. And we have yet another timeout. 1:32 left third quarter. Bulldogs take a timeout. They trail 24-0. We'll be back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bills Glass. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Crater into the end zone for a touchdown as we get back to action after an injury timeout. Lassiter's second offensive touchdown today, his third total after a pick six in the first quarter, gave Crater their first touchdown of the football season.
There's that formation we were speaking of.
And it's 30-0 now. Comets will try to go for two. Comets do get two. De Villeneuve goes into the end zone to make it 32-0 Comets here in the third quarter. With 1:27 left, the new rules in high school football in Oregon. 35 is the magic number where you go to a running clock. The Comets in complete control right now. They lead this game by a score of 32-0. Take another break and come back after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Another Tony Perez boot into the end zone. Will not be a returnable football. First and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Bulldogs of North Bend. With 1:25 left in the third quarter, it's all Crater here, 32-0. aside from a couple of big pass plays, the Comets have held these Bulldogs of North Bend pretty steadily here throughout the football game. There's a snap. Hansen back into the game, throws across the middle, has a man 38 and down. Caught it. Nice play. First down Bulldogs. Catch made there by Sam Mickelson. Up to the 39-yard line. First and 10, new set of downs after one play. That's the way you like to move the ball. Going to hand the ball off on a design fly sweep play. Hands, looked like he was tackled for a moment, got away from one, isn't going to get away from the second. And it'll be third down. Sidon Green on the handoff there from quarterback Hansen, who was injured earlier in the third quarter, missed a few snaps of the football, but is now back into the ball game. It's good to see. Third down, make it second down and 8. Ball comes loose. All Hansen can do is fall on it, and he does. But a big loss for the Bulldogs. It's been that way all day. Crater's defense has been stifling here today.
Miscue on the snap. He was lucky that he was able to get on top of that thing before Crater scooped it up and ran it in for another score.
It will be third down as we go to the fourth quarter. End of 3. Crater 32. And North Bend 0. We'll come back with more after this break on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Well, Crater did go for 2. The scoreboard says 31, but I think we've got 32 on our board. I'm sticking with that until we verify. There was not an extra point conversion kick made at the last touchdown that Crater scored, so I don't know how you give them 1 point. Swing pass out in the flat, delivered by Hansen and caught by Sidon Green. And we've got another punting situation coming up with 11:45 left in the fourth quarter. North Bend going to punt it for the 8th time this afternoon. Or evening, I guess it is now, right?
Truly.
Lassiter standing at his own 38-yard line to await the kick. I doubt they kick to him. They'll try to kick away from him, I would think. But no, just as I say that, guess where the football goes? To Lassiter. Well, no, it's going to roll near the sideline, and it does. Rolls out of bounds or touched and downed at the 32-yard line. So the fourth quarter is just underway here, and the Comets with a very comfortable lead. Today's game is brought to you in part by Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app, save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for the road. at many locations. Peak Rewards, GP Energy. Comets at home a week from yesterday. Friday night football returns for the Comets. God willing, and the smoke doesn't rise.
Well spoken.
32-0 is our score. We're staying with that. We believe Crater got 2, but they only put 1 up on the scoreboard the fans see here. But we all witnessed that there was no extra point kick, did we not, David?
Truly.
It was a run for 2 from Gardner, if I remember right.
Yeah, they had that formation where they had everybody up to the left. A couple of pitches, and they went in and got the 2.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of North Bend. Trailing by a bunch. We'll call it that for right now. Waiting for the officials to get their conference done. I'm not sure what the issue is. The ball was down where it is. Now 3 of them are meeting near the 40-yard line. You know, it might be 31-0. Our math might be off too, David.
I take full responsibility.
I will correct that right now. How about that?
You have the power.
No, let me get a hold of the guy in the production truck. He will help us.
Randy Adams and a cast of thousands.
I want to thank Bill down in the production truck.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill. Now they're going to mark some yardage off. Penalty here. I don't know what happened. It's not a play run. First down at 20, a 10-yard penalty assessed against Crater. Chains have not moved yet. 31-32. We're one off. We were close. Now look at this run off of right up the middle off of 1st and 10. They pick up much of the yardage they lost. Good run there by Isaiah Daniels. 5'9", 160, 2nd down. Well, Sister Victorine would be mad at me on the scoreboard thing, but she'd be really mad about the addition and subtraction problem. They'll run to the outside. And Daniels again gets the touch.
Filthy minds and bad attitudes.
And that's what made the man back in the day. 3rd down. Is it 3rd down or 2nd down? 2nd down. 2nd down at 7. He picked up the 1st down on the last play. Here's the snap. Handoff. Draw play. Nothing going there. Loss of about a half a yard there. 3rd down. Did you bring your oh, never mind. I was going to ask you if you brought your calculator so we'd have something to add with next time somebody scores. 3rd down. Wood hands the ball off, and again, nothing going for Crater here. Comets, I don't want to say they're complacent by any means, but with a 31-point lead, not playing with any sense of urgency right now. It'll be 4th down and 10 back to the original line of scrimmage. And the Comets, for the 4th time this afternoon, will punt the football away. And a 31-point lead. Kick will come from their own 20-yard line. Low snap, but fielded well, and a great kick downfield. Ball rolls and rolls and rolls and is down to the 25.5-yard line. With 8:55 left in the football game, and North Bend has a lot of work to do to make a mark and erase that goose egg on the scoreboard. Thanks to our Table Rock sponsors, viewers, and subscribers to the YouTube channel, over 250,000 views and counting, and closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you all from Table Rock Sports. $8:55 left in the ball game. Comets by 32-31. I'll just look at that one right there. It's up there on the screen. Back to throw, first down. Hansen looks downfield, fires way over the intended receiver's head. Would have been a triple coverage anyway. Would have been a most difficult pass to catch there. And it'll be 2nd down. Across the far way from us, we're in the old press box, if you will. Here at Marshfield, they built a brand new one across the far side.
Yeah, it's about halfway done, and what is done was locked up tight about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
2nd down and 10. They used it last night, though. Marshfield High did. 2nd down, 10, draw play. And a few yards. Be 3rd down. Gain of about 4 for Sidon Green. Interesting name, Sidon. S-I-D-O-N. Sidon Green. 3rd down, 5. There's Hansen on the drop, and he's got a man. 2nd long pass play of the half. More yards after the catch than it was the throw. The throw was nothing more than just a little slant out, but he had his receiver Sam Mickelson out there wide open after he broke away from one would-be tackler. And that's the 2nd longest pass play of the half for the North Bend Bulldogs.
Hasn't been a whole lot for Bulldog fans to cheer about tonight.
It's good to see that Hansen, who went down with an injury earlier in this half, is doing better now. And back into the game. He takes a snap from center, comes down, and has to fall on it. And those never help you when you have to fall on it and they have a big defensive lineman come and jump on top of you. Big loss on the play of about 7. 2nd down. Trips to the far side as Hansen takes a snap, clapping for the football, has a man across the middle. They had the side covered, but the middle not so much. Jones with the catch for North Bend, making a 1st down possible now for North Bend. It's not first down yet, but they had so many yards to get back. They got some of those back on a nice play across the middle there. It'll be 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Looking to break the goose egg off the scoreboard here. Three receivers to the left-hand side of your screen. Back to throw. Hansen now rolling to the near side under pressure, and he'll dump it out and let it go. He was hurried. Had no other option. Incomplete will be fourth down. Seven-step drop, throw, and picked off for the third time in the game. Here comes the long return for the Comets. 45, 50, and down. Boy, what a hit there. Lassiter's third pick of the game. One went for a pick six. Those other two, not bad at all either, but Lassiter has had one heck of a game. His offensive output too. He's got make it 3 touchdowns, I believe, total, in 2 offensive and 1 defensive. He has had one heck of a football game. And the turnover creates an opportunity for Crater to start the running clock if they can get the ball into the end zone. Field goal won't do it. Going to go to the near side with a 1st and 10 run. And out of bounds. Trying to cut to the outside. Good pursuit defensively for North Bend there. 2nd down. The run there for the Comets. Run there from Isaiah Daniels. 2nd down and 2. The snap again. Inside, now outside. Positive yards there for Andrew Kelly. 5'10", 180.
Kelly did a great job of finding a hole. Looked like the defense was going to make that a short gain, and that was all him.
1st and 10 down to the 42-yard line for the Comets. 6 minutes left in the ball game. It's all Crater leading at 31-0. Inside draw on 1st and 10. Daniels was the running back on the handoff from Wood. Picks up a yard. North Bend may come out of here tonight with a goose egg on the scoreboard. The Comets looking good in their opening game of the football season. Going to keep it straight up the middle again. 19 of the 22 players stacked up right near the football. Daniels, the workhorse for the 3rd play in a row. Matriculates the ball down to the 37. It'll be 3rd down. 4:55 left in the game, 31-0. Comets with the lead. They'll come with a receiver to the near side, nobody on the far side. They'll try to sweep to the far side and not get any yardage. There is a loss on the play. It'll be 4th down. We'll see what the Comets do here. Up by 31. Looks like they're going to punt the ball away. In punt formation. Most likely see a corner kick here. You don't want to kick it into the end zone, give them the ball at the 20 if you're standing right now at the 46. He'll probably go one side or the other trying to get it out of bounds and still pin them deep. High snap, good catch, and the kick went straight into the end zone. No, it didn't. It didn't make it that far. Down to about the 4-yard line. That worked out better for the Comets than the corner kick ever would have.
Stellar.
Well done, Comets, on that play. They covered that one well. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 3:37 left in the game. We hope you're enjoying our TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and managed by Paradox Media. A big TR Sports thank you to our friends on the pond, if you will. First and 10 at the 6. For the Bulldogs of North Bend. Hansen snaps his hands. They get the football and hand it up for a few yards. Second down. Seiden Green on the carry. Gain of 3 for Green. They haven't turned the lights on here yet, but there won't be really any need to, as we're nearing completion of the football game. Hansen takes a snap, throw it out, far side. Short gain there. Roberts picking up a couple on the play, third down. Comet fans should be proud of their effort here today. They got the first score of the game on a safety. And then a pick six with an extra point kick made it 9-0 Crater, and they have never looked back since. Hansen going to air it out downfield and underthrows his intended receiver. Sam Mickelson was out there, but the ball a little bit short of the intended target. And it's fourth down. Safety that North Bend scored their first points, or rather Crater scored their first points on North Bend, came on a play very similar to what we're watching here. A punter standing in the end zone. The snap went right over his head. This one right in his chest. Good snap, but not a very good kick. High and end over end, but it does take a late North Bend bounce, but still going to be pretty good field position for the Comets with 1:52 left in the football game. Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting the call out for officials for all high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure that our student athletes get the chance to compete. It's kind of a problem right now, to be honest with you, getting enough qualified people to come out and officiate games. If you're a former athlete, you want to make some extra money and you want to keep your foot in the door, if you will, get in the game. Contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and to get on the field or the court. Help your community out. Victory formation for the Comets here. They're just going to snap the ball 2 or 3 or 4 times. That said, North Bend, I believe, will be called for offside. No, they won't. That was on Crater. I'm sorry. North Bend will not have a home game, by the way, until October 15th now, as their schedule has changed. The schedule on the OSA site, there's a couple of changes on it. And I think they're doing that because that field turf may not be ready next week as well. But the Crater Comets have looked good here today. Another false start. No, it wasn't a false start. They just respotted the football. 54 seconds left now. Crater will come out with the victory, a Midwestern 31-0 league victory over the North Bend Bulldogs. And off to a great start. Got a lot of games left in the regular season, but the Comets today anyway will be your victors as the final horn sounds and we have ended this football game. Our final score here from Marshfield High School, the Bay Area of Oregon. Crater 31 and North Bend 0 will wrap it up after this on TableRockSports.net.
Labor Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Labor Day sales event special pricing on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It was a great night for Caden Lassiter and the Crater Comets as Crater moves to 1-0 on the very young football season. John L. Scott scoreboard final score 31-0. The Comets with the win, and Lassiter on both sides of the football today, offensively and defensively, making a solid impact for the Comets early in the season.
If there was to be a Player of the Game award, he's definitely the one to get it. And they not only had the opportunities every time there was one there, he made the absolute most out of it.
He did, and some great athletic ability as well from Shane Wood, the quarterback, finding several receivers throughout the day. A lot of defense from Crater today, really frustrating that North Bend offense all day. North Bend tried to get a couple of things going, had a couple of long pass plays in the second half, but for the most part it was 3 and out. And they also turned the ball over in the football game many times, and you can't do that and expect to win, especially when you're having to battle from behind. But 31-0 our final score. Comets will move on and will be at home next week against the Churchill Lancers. And you'll be able to see that game right here on TableRockSports.net Friday night. If you can't make it out to, of course, the Dutch Meyer Stadium venue, why not tune in? It's absolutely free, and we'd love to have your viewership here to follow the Crater Comets. We thank you for watching this afternoon's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Bend High School's athletic director. He has been a help here today for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on TableRockSports.net. Today's broadcast as well Our next Table Rock sports production, I think I already told you that, didn't I? Next week
so.
against Churchill.
Let's remind them again.
So again, the final score, the John L. Scott scoreboard is 31-0. Your Crater Comets are the victorious team in game number 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Fast David, I'm Randy Adams saying thank you for watching and good night from Marshfield High School in Coos Bay.